Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of Rec Room. Now you guys might be curious, where is my UI? My UI, except for just where it's showing me, is gone because of today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the Stanley Parable. It's in my favourites. We're going to be looking at the Stanley Parable recreated in Rec Room game. So you can see capacity 1, so it says here, the Stanley Parable is a single player exploration game. You will play as Stanley and you will not play as Stanley. You'll follow a story, you will not follow a story. You will have a choice, you will have no choice. The game will end, the game will never end. Yeah. So this is basically, if you've never played the Stanley Parable, basically it's a game made by the Source Engine. It's a game used by the Source Engine, by someone using the Source Engine. It's a game made in the Source Engine that basically, you know, the same engine that makes Half-Life, Portal, all of them games. And basically the game is, you basically play Stanley, there's a narrator who's really cool, and you have to basically not follow the instructions of not what the narrator says. So if you've never basically played the Stanley Parable, now this is an online thing, so yeah. So it says, welcome to thecompany.inc. We like doing good things and getting them done. Look at me, I'm a text and I'm on this board. And then have a happy Pride Month, and then the back door. So you can't go that way because yeah. So sometimes you will see people around this area. It's not really packed today, but yeah. Tube good, use it. Grande. Okay. Pipe manager. Working hard. You are. I know how to parable the Stanley. Calculating the funny. I think these are all the creators of the map. Stop looking at my shoulder. I think these are all the creators of the map. So yeah, so you can see these are the OSTs, or original soundtracks, which I'm guessing are the maps you can go to, and yeah. Okay, that's on cool. So yeah, and then you've got achievements of that, and we're gonna go and play Stanley. Oh, splendid llamas here. So we're not going to continue, we're going to begin game. I'm going to begin with an intro. I did do an original video of this, but then I had to do something, so I wasn't able to carry on recording, but yeah. So, if you never played the Stanley Parable, it's a PC only game. You can't play it on the PS4 or the Xbox One. It's a PC only game. I do have it on the Epic Games launcher. You might remember, if you've ever seen my video of when I did like, yeah, it's a recommended thing. Start. Team Parable present. What are they presenting? Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Seemed happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Sometimes it's just because the
Rec
Room's not supposed to. These rooms are not supposed to have dialogue like this.
Never in all his years at the company had this happen.
Oh well, the dialogue things are pretty broken. So.
Isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the long time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Going to the TSP beginning. So it will quickly do some loading because, unlike, this isn't like the actual Stanley Parable, so this is the rec room, so it's not an actual like game engine thing. Like if this was Dreams, it would just throw you straight in. I am planning to make this in Dreams. Do not worry, we will be doing a YouTube series on this on the Inf Games dev channel, which is going to be, it's my minor little game development company, which I'm owner, a founder and CEO of, and only worker of because no one else works there. So, yeah. Wow. Okay, so 427. There's a pen. There's rec room on it. Does that have the DOS sound effects? Oh my god, it does as well.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. Okay, let's go to the meeting room then. Oh, actually, no. Let's go to a loading screen. So obviously I can't play the Stanley Parable actually on PS4 because it's a PC only game. Unless I buy Dreams, I could probably play like a recreation. I can only play recreations because there's no actual version, which I don't get because I think it'd still be a sick game on. I hope someone eventually ports it to PS4.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
yes,
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's go to the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
That's the wrong time. Fun fact, actually, the watch actually tells the real time. So if you do want to know the time, that's the time of recording. Almost
but eager to get back
almost
to
5
business,
past
Stanley
4.
took the first open door on his left.
This door? Nope. We're going this door. Sorry about all the loading screens as well. It's Rec Room. I can't do anything. It is Rec Room, so I can't obviously. Nothing can really be changed about that. You're gonna have to deal with that. Sorry, chat. I mean, sorry guys. You're gonna have to deal with.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
Sorry
wrong
if it's saying
foot
people
here.
online. This is obviously Rec
I'm
Room.
not
It's
your
online,
enemy,
so.
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah. I don't trust you, narrator. I've never trusted you ever. Now, I have played the game before on the PC version. I will eventually do that eventually. But yeah. I was going to do like Valorant, and I'm going to post an edited down version of that. So I'm basically going to be probably not streaming it. I might stream it. We'll see. But I'm probably going to be recording it, and then I'll probably like stream it eventually as well. We'll see.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he didn't. He walked through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
He walked through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
He walked through the blue door. That's I'm gonna go through the blue door, the opposite to the red door. Bitch.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
My mic is picking up though. Sorry if it's echoing, there's nothing I can really do about that.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with
skill
me.
tree
You've
would
given
help.
me absolutely nothing so
Also guys, I
far.
will show you guys how to do tutorial skill trees on
Let me
Dreams.
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
The blue door. Another load. Yes, I basically will do videos on Dreams of how to think. I do know how to go through. I know how to work Dreams, so I will go through Dreams and show you guys how everything works, how to make skill trees, how to make cool things like inventories, and how to make crafting kind of things, like a bit like dying lights and that. Yeah.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Please rate your experience.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
God damn it, I'm always on low number. Let's go through this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of the new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I can keep babies back as long as I want. Now I'm not going to be doing a 4-hour video of this, so you have to basically kill this baby. You have to let the baby go into the fire. There's nothing else you can do.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I'll also show you guys how to do fixed camera animations in Dreams, or fixed camera shit in Dreams. Actually, I do a lot of things in dreams. I might that'll all be on the Inth Games dev channel. There'll also be trailers and all that on there too. So there'll be like trailers to like games I'm gonna be posting for dreams and everything else.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Minecraft.
At last, the one thing I always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay, you build a house.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond...
No,
everything.
no, I don't think it's time to build it
Come
out
on,
of
Stanley.
diamonds.
We have to go mining.
Oh god. I guess we're going caving then. I bet the narrator of Stanley Parable is the best Minecraft. I bet it's better than Dream. Is this a Dream SMP?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I can't really see anything, so I'm just going to kind of hope that I'm not walking into any walls. There's a wall there. I'm going to use this to kind of guide myself.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
I give them out just to make
Okay,
sure there's no
game.
walls. Okay, we're going to another game, I see. Which game is that going to be, eh? The end is never the end. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is never is the end is never the end is never the end is never. Portal! Oh, this game. I did a full playthrough on my channel.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Oh, this is a banger.
Trapped in a
I did a
glass
full-on,
box
like,
on the
long
way
play
out,
walkthrough of this.
listening to me talk. Oh, it's
No commentary
inspiring.
over.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh my god, I can't see. I'm gonna have to third person this for a second.
Genius.
Shit. There we go. This is the what character. This is the.
No,
this is
actually,
what my
you know
character
what?
looks like,
I
by the
think
way.
that's plenty. I really don't care much.
Three, 1, 5, 1. Please rate your experience. The Stanley Parable Alpha Test. Please rate your experience. It's always rate your fucking experience. I don't think. Oh, it is this way. I've got full further down. Jesus, this is scary. It's not that way. Guessing it's straightforward. My god, this is creepy. What the fuck? I found the light. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh,
I
okay.
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
The game's ending. And that is the Stanley Parable ending. We're going to only do one ending because I can't be honest with you. If you guys want to see me do any more endings, just tell me in the comments and I'll do any more of the endings. I'll try to get the other endings. I'll try and follow. If you guys want me to follow everything he does, I might do that, but yeah. But I guess you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Au revoir.